And we're good.
Hello, and welcome to the Figment Collective, I think, if I remember what we're doing properly. I'm Milo. I'm going to be the storyteller for a Changeling the Lost game that we will be playing tonight. Em, who are you?
Hello, I am M or Star Shard Stories. I will be playing Zara, our lovely elemental waterborne dancer. She is very shy, but once you actually get her talking, she doesn't know when to shut up. So,
3LC?
Hello. I am 3LC, Third Life Crisis, and tonight I am playing Sim the Fire Elemental.
Avery.
Hey everybody, it's me, Avery, and I'm gonna be playing Rufus and Sir Reginald, the Cyclopean ogre and his faithful Froblin companion.
Az.
Hi, I'm Az. I'm going to be playing Zigzag, the ball of anxiety.
And we are playing a modified version of Changeling the Lost. And when I say modified, I do mean it is heavily modified. So if you're familiar with the system and you see something that seems kind of wrong, no, it isn't. I made it up, and I will not be taking criticisms at this time. A couple of disclaimers. One, this is an 18-plus stream, so if you're not 18, then you're 12. Please see yourself out. There are other things for you. This is not it. Also, we do not offer advice on this channel. Please do not do or say anything that we do. We do not encourage the behaviors of these characters in any way. And the last disclaimer is this game has some heavy topics in it. So if during the course of the game you see anything that's kind of upsetting to you, please take a break and take care of you. It will be here if you ever have the ability to come back to it. So, and what happened last time is Sim, Rufus, Reggie, Zigzag, Old Greg all got to meet for the first time in Sim's shop as Meg brought her new friends to meet Sim to see if there was a possibility that they could get Sir Reginald officially knighted with that honorific through one of the kings of the South Ward Freehold, as that is Sim's freehold. They went and spoke to Reed about it, who then proceeded to give Sim all of the items from the Black Castle. And then agreed that she would help in the endeavor to get Sir Reginald knighted if Rufus and Reginald agreed to find a book for her for a friend's daughter. She didn't really get to elaborate too greatly on what the book is, but they promised that they would try to find it. And what we are doing this time is, as they've all agreed, every party here has agreed to go into the hedge, to go to a location known as the Black Castle, to attempt to find a supposedly magic item that resides there called the Hedge Wand. But they will be preparing for the week and getting their affairs in order, talking to who they need to. Zigzag is going to potentially be dealing with his shop in the interim. So, let's go ahead and start with Sim. What are you doing during this week?
This week's Sim is reviewing a collection of items that was recovered from the Black Castle, and he's going to sequester himself inside the hollow, and take a look, and he's going to let Ro, of course, know what he's up to and what's going on there. So he's going to take that box of stuff from Reed, and he's going to set it up in the hollow, kind of spread everything out, kind of put a table, put like a little drop cloth down to kind of make sure everything stays, protected and so forth. And he's going to lay everything out, look everything over very very minutely and start to begin to test each thing in the way that he can best possibly, either from a occult standpoint, a crafting standpoint, anything that his contracts may permit him to do.
All right. So of the items from the Black Castle, the scorpion-shaped oil burner has a calming effect when oils are placed in it and burned. It seems to make it calms, and when during sleep, if it is used during someone sleeping, it chases away nightmares and will drop all levels of fatigue.
Gotcha.
The spiraling crystal rose is a trifle. Its only power is that it is unbreakable. The author's initials are engraved on it. The author's initials are MK.
Okay.
The chest that's bigger on the inside fits about a standard armoire, like, the standing armoires. It fits about roughly what you can stick in one of those. Though the chest itself is only like yay big. It's yeah.
Oh, sure.
But
yeah,
it
those
fits
things are
like a dresser's worth of things.
Gotcha.
The burnt journal. It's hard to tell an author. The first couple of pages were damaged by the fire, and the last couple of pages appear to have been torn out. Even though the front and back are damaged by fire, it's very clear that these pages were ripped from the book and not damaged by the fire. Whether if the fire consumed them later or they were taken, undetermined. But the first few pages are damaged, the back few pages are damaged, and then a chunk near the back has been removed. But basically, what it outlines is essentially someone's daily life of living in the Black Castle. They were a tender of the gardens, the magnificent rose gardens you've already been told about, that are where the hedge wand is supposedly buried beneath them. This individual talks about those gardens, how he or she, because it's hard to determine the actual author, but how he or she cared for them.
Okay.
And how they had a goblin fruit grove somewhere on the premises as well that they also attended. And every once in a while, Hobbs coming onto the property and then negotiating with the Hobbs for goblin fruit or roses or flowers or whatever. And that's kind of all you can determine. It seems like all that was left of this notebook or this journal is mundane, everyday, run-of-the-mill life stuff for someone who lived there.
Okay. At the parts where it's explicitly torn, what is the discussion matter? What is being written up to the point where it appears that it's obvious that it's torn out? Is it speaking of anything in particular, or?
It talks about the day before. It's clear that the entry ends on a specific day. And that day, what it is discussing is about a great excitement and murmuring within the castle. Now, the thing is that everyone in the castle kind of knew what was going on and what the point of the Black Castle being a stronghold against the True Fae were. So, it talks about that. It's like, great strides have been made in this fight. And it seems like a solution could potentially be on the horizon. So it is essentially just something happened and it caused a great deal of excitement amongst the Changeling. And then the rest of the pages are torn out. Or damaged. Too damaged to read. By fire.
Okay. All right.
the old wedding photo.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to determine exactly when it was taken, but you do know that it was centuries ago that this castle fell. Like, really, they shouldn't even had a camera to begin with, but you also know that time is wonky outside the hedge, outside of Arcadia, things like that. So it's possible somebody got a hold of some future technology on accident, but the Black Castle fell centuries ago. So for this photograph to have supposedly come from the Black Castle, it would have had to have been taken a long time ago. It's a couple.
Okay.
It's a bride and groom's photo.
Okay.
And they're standing in front of a fountain with roses growing on either side of them. The photo is sepia in color, so it's clearly an older photo anyways. So it's hard to determine the colors of things. And the couple looks very happy, but there's nobody else in the photo, and the castle gates are in the background. So it's like a courtyard, and then it leads up to where the castle, not gates, but like the castle front door, the big double doors that pull in are.
Anything about the dress of the bride and groom that would give an idea of era?
It's an older style wedding dress.
Okay.
It's corseted, a lot of layers. Everything looks hand stitched. Yeah, it's more medieval.
Even further back. Okay, so
yeah,
gotcha.
Like, you're pretty sure that like this is a very old wedding dress, but then again, as I said, it's hard to determine. But you also know the time the Black Castle fell.
Interesting.
Okay. The nice crystal lantern that's damaged doesn't have any token properties. It's just a very expensive, nice, or at one point was, oil lantern.
Okay.
The fragment of the stained glass window looks as though it could have been the section of a butterfly's wing.
Okay.
It doesn't have any other properties. It's just a pretty broken chunk of window.
Okay.
The folded dress. It is very well made for a non-hedge spun item.
Okay.
The size of it is for someone who is very clearly short and very petite.
Okay.
Just a slip of a woman.
Okay.
And there is a tag on it. It's a cloth tag that has an embroidered blue crystal. But there's no other information than that.
Okay. Thank you.
And the jar that appears empty is in fact magical.
Okay.
And it currently contains a hedge ghost.
Is it clear glass, smoky glass, lid, no lid?
It's clear glass with a lid.
Clear glass with a lid. Look like a mason jar or something along those lines?
It looks more like a potion bottle.
Potion bottle.
That like whoop,
gotcha.
And then it's got a cork.
So the flute got a flute that goes up. So it's got a flute.
It's got a flute, and then it's got a
and a stopper. Yep. Okay, gotcha. All right, jar, hedge ghost.
Hedge ghost.
Hello, little hedge ghosty. How are you today? I'm gonna experiment with you.
I have rituals. Drama. Luckily, you can't see the ghost. Anyways, you know what this spell on it does, and you can tell that it's been activated, and that trap is containing. It's called a bottle trap. It is containing the hedge ghost inside. Was there anything else Sim wanted to accomplish?
Yes.
That doesn't necessarily.
Doesn't have to do with the equipment. Yeah. Basically just go over actually in some more detail with Savannah, Ro, and Nova, with regards to the journey that Sim is going to be taking with the individuals that have recently met with Reed. And he's basically going to just outline, look, I understand that things are timey-wimey and stuff doesn't work right, but we're going to go here. We're planning to do this. We're planning to hopefully accomplish this. And then they're all going to come back out and to watch for, basically when they reemerge, and they'll send signal as fast as possible. So it's basically just trying to set up communications and some type of time frame so that, people, it's like letting folks know you're going hiking. If you're going in case you get murdered. I went up to these mountains, and if I don't come back, there's a problem. So, but yeah, that's basically it. And outside of that, he's going to continue to work on commission stuff and just enjoy the remodel.
All right. I know what Zara's goal is, so I'm going to go ahead and real quickly move to Rufus and Zigzag, because Zara's goal is going to involve everybody. So, Rufus.
Avery acknowledges.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was like, oh no.
Yes.
What is Rufus doing during the week?
If Meg needs any help with anything, seeing as he did sort of say unprompted that he was Meg's bodyguard.
She's fine with it. Meg is packing during the week, so that is yep. She's a hedge explorer, okay?
Oh no. You sure she's not packing? I'm just kidding.
She's packing heat.
Exactly.
She's not.
Holy shit, she's packing heat.
So what Rufus would be seeing is her taking like items that seem almost random, but since you're familiar enough with tokens now, you do know that some of what she's putting in there are tokens. She has like extra clothes, rations, water. Basically, she'll tell you to basically pack the same things. Like, we're going to be in an area where there is going to be unknown locations. Like, we don't know the next time we'll have shelter, food. We need to be prepared for those things.
Right, because when that comes up, the Every Which Way map is going to be utilized by. Since we're going to have Meg to help us go through the hedge, Sim can do without the paths, the contracts of the hedge, the Pathfinder, and all that fun stuff for a little while to utilize the map when we actually get to it.
Yep.
Well, if Meg's got her thing going on, Rufus and Reggie will pack what meager supplies they have. Seeing as they travel pretty light, and then other than that, just kind of bebop around the little freehold we got here and see if anybody else needs anything. Like,
for
Rufus
the most part,
Rufus is confused.
It's okay. Meg is going to keep an eye on Rufus. Like I said, she's going to make sure that, since Rufus is bigger, stronger, offered to be a bodyguard, she is going to make sure that when they pack all the extra rations and stuff, that she's not overburdening him, but making sure that it's like, okay, if you can carry this much, I can pack this much extra food so that we can, make sure that everyone has enough for the trip. Because again, the hedge gets a little dangerous and a little scarce in areas when it comes to foraging, or downright dangerous at times. So And you vaguely, like Rufus, you vaguely remember what she's talking about when she says these things. Like you remember what it was like running through the hedge.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
I don't like it. But we gotta go.
We do. We gotta find that book too, because we gotta get Sir Reginald knighted. So we have to go and at least look for the book at the very least.
Yeah, the little girl needs help.
Mm-hmm. We can look for other solutions on the way too. See, that's the benefit of this. Is because I know what Reed said and I know all the warnings, but that doesn't mean we can't find a way to, help. Because there might be something more we can do, so we can keep our eyes peeled for that.
Meg,
Hmm?
am I gonna have to kill somebody again?
Only if the rest of us can't handle it, which shouldn't be a problem. We're going to avoid confrontation at all costs because it's safer that way.
I don't want to kill people anymore.
Yep, I don't blame you. But we're gonna. That's the last option on the list because I don't know if you've seen the people we're traveling with. Bless their hearts. It's going to be the last option.
Yeah, they're small.
Mm-hmm. Like, Zigzag is great at making things. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to fight anybody either, so...
He could take a nap inside of my boot.
That's a fair statement. It's a funny statement, but also fair. So, but it's gonna be... It's gonna be okay. I promise. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. Reggie hops up on his shoulder. What are you doing? You're so in your feelings right now. We have shit to do. Come on, we have shit to pack. There's so much to do, Rovers. Come on. You get so melancholy. We have shit to do. Go on, shoot. Okay. Other than that, he's just gonna help Meg with prep and
All right. Until we go to have the meeting.
Yep.
So Zigzag. What is Zigzag doing in the meantime before the meeting with Zara and going into the hedge?
Well, as it is the Tuesday matinee, Zigzag's got the money from Meg, has old Greg,
Yep.
and we're gonna head to the movie theater to sit in the dark with all the people and watch, I think they're playing a couple Alfred Hitchcock back to back.
Very nice.
Mhm.
This is Zigzag's version of socializing, in case anyone is curious. This is how he is with where the people are.
People are a lot. People they're human, and humans they take a lot of they're in. It's a lot. They're the people.
I'm gonna roll something. No one comes and sits at the back with you.
Look, Craig. Look. Okay, we got our popcorn. We got our soda. We're all sorts of situated. Can you see? Can you see the screen? Do we need to move the bag? Or
I could see the screen. Pass me the popcorn.
all right.
So Zigzag will take the little pocket that's in front and dump a little bit of the popcorn in there.
All right, there you go. That should hold you over at least until halfway through. And remember, we can't shout at the screen. It draws attention, and then they look at us. Remember,
Look,
comments. Keep comments to yourself, Greg. Okay, all right.
look, I just don't understand why we can't interact. I don't get it. Like,
We are interacting, but it's a social structure thing where like it's silent, and it being silent is part of the experience. Oh God, they're looking at us.
he's gonna eat his popcorn.
Okay, all right. 3 hours. It's 3 hours. We got this. You want some of the soda?
And like, Ziggs will hand the soda down so Greg can keep taking sips throughout the movie. Did our storyteller freeze?
I believe our
Welcome to the Figment
storyteller
Collective,
has a
Where
issue.
it's not a game unless it's technical difficulties, and
Mhm.
Avery dropped something.
Yep.
Or
Is that
canoodling.
better?
Oh, there you are.
Did it fix
Still
it?
frozen? No.
No, your video is still frozen, unfortunately. We can hear your audio now.
You're not frozen to me.
You're frozen for me. There we go.
Did that fix
There we
it?
go. That fixed
Yes.
it. That fixed it.
Cool.
Yeah.
For some reason, my phone went, I'm gonna hook to the internet, even though my Wi-Fi was turned off. So, like,
I mean, we all got a hat.
magic. There's demons in my phone. I don't know. Anyway, what I was
Wi-Fi
saying
demons.
is, have you ever seen a mushroom eat? It's weird, especially one that's glued moss onto his face for a beard, but his face is below the cap, so it looks like he's got a big old hat on. Anyways, that
Also,
was the
it's
whole
like a stuffed
comment.
animal to everybody else, so it's only weird.
Yeah, it's
if you
only
think
weird.
about it. It's only weird if you make it weird. Zigzag makes
If you have
everything
contracts with
weird.
the weird, is the first one don't make it weird? I don't know.
Don't make it weird,
Don't make it weird.
or make it weird.
All right.
It's like fickle fish.
What else did Zigzag need to do?
They also once the horror that is sitting through the movies, they're gonna take and go out to their stall and start
Mhm.
getting everything set up.
All right. And
Again,
what is setting up for Zigzag?
It's making sure that no new developments have happened with any of the tokens that they fixed. Making sure that the wires, old Greg has not grounded them so he can climb up the shelves again. And letting the market runners know that Zigzag is going to be out of town for an indeterminate amount of time. And if anybody
Touches my stall, they're gonna just. It's gonna be bad. They're gonna be everywhere. Like everywhere. Like I'm not doing it on purpose, but like if anybody touches my stall,
The market guards will make sure that your stall is not touched for the duration of you being gone. Considering the market runs once a week, as long as you're not gone for more than a month, there's absolutely no way it should take that long. But as long as you're not gone for more than a month, you will not lose your market position.
yeah, all right.
So-
That's all I was worried about because I've worked real hard to get in this position, like really, really hard. So I didn't want to lose anything, and I also don't like. I work like my craft is art. I do good work.
We
I
know
don't want anybody
Zigzag.
to mess it up because they want to just take things, right,
Mhm.
Greg?
I don't understand how money works. I'm a mushroom man. I'll explain this to you.
Like you were trying to get the whole discount.
I've
thing.
spoken.
You're rude. We really need to work on this whole manners thing, old man. Anyway,
You
we
know
have
what?
friends
Manners
now.
are
We
for
don't-
the young. Respect for
friends.
old people.
No one's gonna give you respect if you keep acting like this, Greg.
You should.
Greg, we have
Old
friends
man.
now. You're gonna like scare them
I've
away
paid
with
my
this
dues.
attitude.
I've paid my dues, Zigzag.
You're gonna outlive all of us.
You don't know that.
I do. We've gone over this time and time again, Greg. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just Okay, we're gonna go see our new friends, and I don't want them to leave us. Okay, so I need you, best babe.
I'm Delight.
Just don't talk about your bones or how you think they should treat you better. Okay, like they've been nice to us.
They've been plenty nice. Okay. However, I still deserve respect. I deserve it.
Respect. Okay. You get the respect you give, and so far you just keep telling everybody you're old and that your bones hurt. You don't have bones. There's no bones. There's no bones.
I have bones. How do you know I don't have bones?
You're my
I have bones.
Get in the bag, Greg.
He gets in the bag.
We wait at the bus stop until more than one person shows up to wait with us, and then we walk to Sim's shop.
All right. Zara is the final person. This week, Zara wanted to meet Zigzag, Rufus, Reggie, and old Greg. So, how is that meeting set up? Because it's more than likely going to be set up by Sim, because Meg barely knows Zara at this point. I think she met her like once. So.
Yeah, that was during that whole showdown.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a message from Zara or a text of some sort?
It'll be a text. It says, "I'm bored. What are you doing?"
Got it. He'll think to himself, that tracks. All right, let's see. We got some new people. You want to get your feet wet?
Big eyeball emojis, like, the big eyeballs of like. And then the next words, are they scary?
Absolutely not. In fact, many of them are small and quite cute.
Where do you want to meet?
They've already been to the shop once. We could meet there again. Or would you like to go to the taco truck?
Immediate in all caps, taco truck.
Got it. We will meet you there at whatever time is appropriate.
She'll just send 2 thumbs up.
Okay. So
Any time is appropriate for tacos.
hell yeah.
Absolutely.
So Zigzag and Rufus get a message, or Reginald, or whoever accepts messages, because we did exchange contact information. And you guys will get a message that a friend of Sim's would very much like to meet you, and he will spring for tacos.
Thumbs up.
Give the thumbs up.
Yeah, we got the thumbs up. Okay, so we're all going to come together and meet.
Yeah, Zigzag texts from outside of the Crimson Forge.
Okay. Sim will go out to meet him and go, and presumably if Rufus and Reginald are there as well.
Meg will be driving Rufus and Reginald.
Okay. All right. And we'll head down to the taco truck and meet Zara.
Yes, Zara has a little moped now. She showed up on her little moped.
Okay. So we arrive and we'll all tumble out, and
They sell vegan tacos here, which is why Zara likes it. But they also have other options. So,
excuse me.
Vegan tacos?
Zara's vegan. We talked about this last season.
What kind of
vegan.
What kind of vegan tacos, Sam?
What?
Are they the ones made of mushrooms?
Oh shit.
Well,
I would assume jackfruit.
Perfect. That's way better.
Jackfruit. Huge portobello taco.
Okay, mushroom tacos are delicious.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm right there with you.
Old Greg.
I'm over here thinking like tofu
Tofu
and
taco.
other meat substitutes. Just where it's like
Is this Asian Mexican
where it's
fusion
like,
here?
you know, tastes like real meat, but it's some kind of vegetable matter that they're very unclear about. Like, that's what I imagined.
It's lab grown. It's lab grown.
Also, did Sim drive
Of
to the
course.
taco stand?
Yes.
Roll for drive.
Nope. It's just going for tacos. It's not an emergency per se. So he's
So you're
driving safely.
You're driving normal. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Got it.
Rufus is just gonna lean down to Meg real quick. I feel kind of bad. I eat a lot. Sim's gotta pay.
You know, it's his whole. Have you seen his new shop?
Yeah.
I think he has the money.
Is it rude though?
Not if he offered to pay.
Yep. I know Rufus doesn't know this, but Sim has experience with daring.
And Rufus is gonna order like in upwards of 25 tacos.
Okay.
Giant one-eyed gray-skinned cyclops man with big tusks and 80s hair metal fiery red hair with his Metallica jacket or with his Metallica t-shirt and his black leather jacket and his little collar on.
Yeah.
Meg will slip Sim some money.
So, he appreciates it and does introductions. So Zara gets introduced to Zigzag and Rufus and Reginald and Old Greg. Sorry.
Oh, Greg.
Yeah, Zara's just holding on to Sim's sleeve of his shirt. Has the elemental shields up, so we're not steaming and all of that jazz again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Zigzag's like kind of like right behind Meg, just
Zara's doing the same with Sim.
I'm pretty sure we came here to meet. So let's go and socialize. We're gonna get tacos. We're gonna sit down and eat.
Yeah. Go grab. I'm sure there's like a little table area. It's got a few tables and some chairs out, and you guys can go over there, and we'll bring things over when we're ready.
Just one of those big. All I could think about is one of those like casserole dishes filled with nachos. One of the support the bottom casserole dishes just filled with nachos is just what I was imagining for no reason.
It's like one of those. It's like one of those when you cater an event. You have one of those big trays.
Like just a huge catered thing of nachos just in the center of the table for everybody.
Rufus is gonna turn around and sort of put his hand in the middle of Zigzag's back and come on.
I'm walking. See, I looked up the definition of socializing. It's gathering in a place together. So, no, I have legs.
You doing okay, Zara?
Yeah, they're interesting.
Yeah, it's complicated. Anyway, yeah, no tacos. Let's have some tacos with people, eating, socializing.
Reggie's gonna jump off of Rufus's shoulder really quick and jump onto Sim. Just be like, I don't know what you're up to, fireman, but I've got my 3 eyes on you. Jumps back on Rufus's back and just crawls up his back.
What was that? Okay. You know what I'd like, Sim? I'm gonna go grab the table. I'll grab the table. That I can do.
Okay.
There are tables.
Come on, Zigzag. Let's go sit down.
Yeah, sitting and talk. What are the appropriate topics of conversation? Oh, hi. As far as I've gotten. Hi. Oh God, hi. Yeah, hi.
I'm Zara.
Zigzag.
She kind of like wiggles her nose a little bit when you say your name. Zigzag.
Yeah. Zigzag. One word.
Mountain Dew Baja
It's
Blast.
mine.
Does
I don't
Rufus
think
catch Zarya's smell? Like, are we within close enough proximity? At
I'm
this
pretty
How-
sure you
Are we within sniffing distance of the water elemental?
Once you've sat at the table, you're within sniffing distance of the water elemental. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Ain't a Figment Collective game until there's some smelling going on.
Until someone's been sniffed, it's not a game.
The mustard man.
Lean over and just.
Is that proper etiquette?
Like, the
She-
guys are gonna go,
We've met before.
What?
Yeah.
Your microphone.
Your microphone just wigged out. All we heard is whoop, 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 whoop. That's all we heard. Yes.
She asked, who are you?
And the Froblin hops up on his shoulder again.
This is Monsieur Rufus, and I am Sir Reginald, and it is true we have met before, though you may not remember.
Where did we meet?
I had to swim across the river.
Oh no.
Knew this was coming.
Get out of the hedge.
Do I need to roll anything?
Yeah. Hey, you have to roll a will save.
Here we go. Good luck.
You're great at these.
I'm so great at these. Oh, we did good this go round.
How many?
5 successes. 5 successes.
Oh, damn.
critical.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Like you know, you remember what it's like to have people swim in you. Oh, these are sentences. To swim in you, but you managed to hold it together.
You could have drowned us, but you didn't. Thanks for that.
And she does like that little nervous finger tapping thing that she does, and So okay, just to make sure, Zigzag, Rufus, and Sir Reginald.
He's not a real knight. Not yet.
Yet.
Wait,
Did you notice how she just ignored me, like altogether? Zigzag, introduce me.
You were pretending to be asleep in the car. You said it would help.
anyway, so
I
the
was
backpack,
asleep.
pick it up, set it on the table, and there is like this small little mushroom man. Zigzag's gonna
Oh,
make sure
no.
the beard stays on, like put it back to where it's supposed to be.
Old Greg. Zara, old Greg.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you. She
No
hold her
worries.
little hand out.
His hand is super small. It's he's the size of like a stuffed animal.
She just finds him adorable. She finds him adorable.
Zigzag's gonna take old Greg out, set him on the table, put the backpack down.
Yeah, she pretend to be a stuffed animal.
Okay, so remember, introductions, and then what's the next step?
We wait for food.
Usually it's a small talk, other pleasantries. Sometimes there is tea involved, as far as I am aware.
Oh, good question, by the way. What does everybody want to drink?
Zara wanted Baja Blast.
No, that's what your name tastes like.
I don't. Okay, I've never tasted a name. Is that?
It's just a weird thing that I have.
Oh, okay. So we'll put that to the side. Baja Blast is something you enjoy. Or
No, Sim, new soda. Surprise me. Surprise me.
Okay.
I know a great. Okay, I have a great one for this. It is an apple soda.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen it one time outside of California. It's super delicious. I don't even remember the name of it, but I wouldn't say it right now out loud anyways, but it's basically a fizzy apple. It's like a fizzy apple juice, only it's not quite apple juice, it's apple soda. It's really good. Anyways.
Sure. That sounds pretty cool.
So
We'll do one of those, and what does Rufus and Reginald want?
Do they have a old Minneapolis or maybe a Lonely Sun? I could go for a beer.
they do have beer.
Can I get a milkshake?
Nothing too classy.
Got it. All right.
I don't know if
Soda.
they have milkshakes.
Soda,
It's fine.
closest thing to a milkshake that Sim can find.
Chocolate milk.
Probably, and then for beer, don't know if they have any of those, but they probably got your standard like Modelo and things like that. So,
Yep.
so he's gonna pick those up. And
Meg is helping carry food to and from the stand and the table just because of how much had to be ordered because of all the people
sure,
that you guys have.
yeah,
so.
Sim's gonna take some of the food back after with the drinks and napkins and utensils for everybody that wants it, and is just gonna kind of lay everything out and set the tray in front of Rufus.
Just full on grabbing full handfuls of shit and stuffing it into his mouth. Like,
Oh. Sim's like Sim will have this look on his face that's just like, oh yeah, this takes me back.
Don't pat
Communal
Sim.
motto.
Is this upsetting or like?
No. It's not upsetting at all, actually. It's actually this may sound weird, but it's actually kind of comforting.
I've heard that tacos are comfort food. Yeah, yeah, I read that somewhere.
Absolutely. Love them.
Well, Greg makes Meg sad, but she doesn't say anything about it.
Is it about your ogre friend?
Yeah. But Sim's gonna hold up the drink he got, tap it with everyone else, and go to friends.
Yeah, friends. We're friends, right? That's
Mhm.
that. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Rufus will like twist off a pop top in his hand.
It's very easy. It's not even a challenge.
Mhm.
All right, so we eat and small talk.
Yeah, is there any are we the only customers at the moment, or is there anyone else around?
I mean, like, you guys aren't here at the lunch rush, so it's just like a couple of people who are cleaning up, one or two people that have wandered nearby and are waiting for their tacos by the stand. But as far as like people actually sat and eating, you guys are the only ones at the moment. It seems like you just missed their lunch rush.
Okay. I don't think. Well, no, actually, Sim just mentioned in the messages that was sent back and forth to Zara that we're going to meet new folks. So, yes, as they mentioned, Sir Reginald is looking to get knighted, so they have a task that they're doing
Okay.
to help them towards that. And part of that task is also snowballing into a little bit of an adventure, you could say. We're making a trek back.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's all he's going to say on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Zigzag.
When do you? Wait, you don't mean all the way back, right? Because no.
No. We're just going back in to do what we need to do.
Yeah, to the we're gonna go to the castle. The castle, and I was
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
If we did have to go all the way back,
That's
Where'd you
almost all
go?
the way.
I'm sorry, I missed what Avery mentioned. What was the last part?
if we had to go all the way back, would you go?
No, I never, no, I don't want to go back there ever.
You wouldn't have to. You don't have to. Me
Zigzag
personally,
starts
yeah.
playing with like their collar in their throat.
Me personally, yes, I would. I'd go back all the way if I had to. But I'm not looking to do that. I think we'll be, I don't want to say fortunate enough, but I think we'll be back enough.
I have to go back at some point.
Hmm.
All the way.
Are you under...
I knew that. I left too many people behind.
And while Rufus is talking, Sim will acknowledge about what Zara mentioned about it being, the castle being very much back there, and just kind of a little supportive squeeze of her hand, and as they munch on tacos.
Oh, when she has the soda, her hair bubbles.
Good, that's right. So, you have your oath. I believe you mentioned it was an oath to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Rufus, depending on how things go, when it comes time for you to do that, you know what? Let's see where we're at. Can help you.
You wanna save them?
If there's
I don't want,
People you
I
left.
don't want to. I have to.
That's an important distinction, actually. So
Sim's gonna just take a look around, just kind of see how the crowd is, or the workers and stuff like that. Just kind of keeping an eye on the conversation.
it's pretty dangerous. Some people come to my shop to get things because they get too close.
Yeah.
I remember almost all of it. I know how dangerous it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not gonna ask you to go, little guy.
It's safe for people though. It helped when I could. The parts I remember are bad, like really bad. Maybe to make up for it. So, we're going for a book, and
Yeah.
the thing you needed, because we're friends.
Yeah. And Zigzag, you mentioned a little earlier about your shop. Is there anything more that you can tell us about that? I'm genuinely curious. You told us its name, TikTok token. So,
Tick tack token.
oh, Tic Tac token. Sorry.
Yeah, the whole spelling thing I wasn't really great at. So, it was easier when I first got back to just kind of point at things.
Shop?
Here's
Is
me. Here's me not thinking some of Sandalia's parts ended up there. I'm just kidding.
Zara actually looks a little confused with the whole shop thing.
Oh,
Is it because she hasn't been in the market?
correct.
Not
And
yet.
so that'll be like Sim upon noticing / realizing that will be like, oh, that's right. Zara, we're actually going to have an opportunity to go to the market here in a little bit.
Market?
Yes. There's a market that we, individuals like ourselves, do business at, see interesting things. It's only open at certain times, but and have certain ways to get there. But
Okay.
they're really fascinating. I think you would find it quite interesting.
Okay.
You never been to a goblin market?
No, when I kind of got out, it was a really odd timing. And then things after that just kind of picked up pace.
Got it. It's Fridays. Fridays is when mine's open. There's totally a bunch of different markets that are open. Some of them actually have true fae. Don't go to those ones. Mine's safe. My well, it's not mine. I have a stall there, but it's the one I have a stall at. But I know I fix things, I make things, I talk to things.
Talk to things?
People usually pay me for the whole talk to things bit. Like
Yeah,
like you.
And Zigzag kind of reaches over and nudges Rufus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how we met, through Meg. Because Meg and I are friends.
I go to his stall a lot because I don't know if you know this, Zara, but my kind of occupation, I have two of them technically. I have a normal one and then I have the one I do on the side. But I find abandoned places. And then I find the things in the abandoned places and I sell them to Zigzag, so.
It's actually really fun. We went on an excursion like that before.
It's lots of fun.
It is. We need to plan again for that.
You find some great stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm making body
Zara's
armor.
just raising a brow like, hold on, wait a minute.
What?
Gonna look at the people.
Raising a brows to who?
Sim,
Why? What?
how's Novi?
Nova's fine. Slurp. Why? Nova's great. Why do you ask?
No question, no reason. Just
You
wanted
say
to know.
that she's pretty cool.
Zigzag's
Very
gonna lean over to
cool.
Rufus and be like,
Do you understand what's going on right now?
Weird sexual tango.
Got it.
Zigzag's
No.
gonna look up at Meg and do the finger gun she does at them sometimes.
Well, that was the sexual tango comment.
I mean, Rufus has one of those
No,
voices that kind of carries, like,
no.
even when he is quiet.
Nova. Sim will take a sip of his drink and go. Nova is fully aware that I go on excursions with Meg.
Okay, and then she just does a really loud, awkward sip of her soda at the sexual tango comment.
Consented.
Now that's something that's got to get mixed at a bar at some point.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with two people
Hot
going on an adventure.
Too hot.
We're exploring.
How is it
Too
good
hot.
one?
Yeah.
'Cause they're
We can't
fighting
help
one.
but be hot, though.
That's pretty funny.
More awkward sipping.
More awkward sipping, yes.
Nope. We're just gonna inside thought.
Yeah, that is Zara right now. Inside thoughts.
So, yes.
Besides the what was it? Weird sexual tango. How do y'all know each other? That's a question people ask.
Well,
well-
yeah. Go ahead, Zara. You
So,
have a
I
way with
kinda-
words. One could say that you sniff them very well.
I broke into Sim's shop escaping, and I threatened our deceased friend with a peanut butter sandwich.
That's a terrible weapon.
He's lucky he didn't
You
eat it
need
right
one?
out of her hand, but
That was the only thing I had at the time, and then I didn't really talk for a little while, and Sim made me a chalkboard.
yeah.
I used to. One of the things I only did while I was there was talk nonstop. Babbling brook, literally.
I remember.
Mm. But I showed up at a wild time. It was a really wild time.
You did. You did show it up a wild time, but you know what? You did wonderfully. You were a real help with everything that came together.
Oh yeah, especially with the online slam campaign. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You look like you don't understand Zigzag.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm happy to be included in the conversation.
Sorry,
So
Sim will just be like, this has to have everything. This is stuff that Zara, and Sim is still kind of looking around, checking to make sure local crowd, watching folks, just kind of making sure. And he goes and says, yeah, Zara showed up right when we were pretty much in the thick of it with the church that Rufus alluded to earlier as well. Zigzag, were you part of anything regarding that? I
helped with communications or something. They gave me some title thing.
Okay, all right.
Were you one of the people on the boxes?
No, I just helped direct people where they needed to go.
Oh.
It's not my strong suit, the whole fighting thing.
I was on communications. I was the one that whenever I was talking, they had to turn off their headsets so they wouldn't hear me talk.
Oh, apparently that was actually like really, really helpful. So, good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Rufus?
That was actually really bad, the whole thing. I remember afterwards.
Yes.
Lots of dead people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lots of shovels.
So when are we going on our trip?
We're going to start this Friday, actually, after our trip to the market.
So it's gonna be just us, or is anybody else going? I mean, old Greg here is pretty good at, keeping an eye out on the trail.
I'm also pretty good at navigating, but then again, a lot of the unique things I find are within the hedge, so I need to be good at navigating it.
I am not too shabby when it comes to finding my way through the hedge either. Not as, I don't think, as good as Meg here. That's definitely her forte. But the I also have something that helps with locating things. Special kind of map. So
Oh, I mean, that's super helpful.
Yeah.
That and go with Healy stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's but yeah, zigzag back. Actually, when we get back to where the shop is at, I can show you the map. I think you might find it interesting, being someone who probably, it's not like a gadget, it's not something metal or anything like that, but I feel like you got a really intense streak of curiosity about certain things.
I like how things work.
Yeah.
I'm really good with pretty much everything that has some sort of connection to anything else.
Okay.
If you can take it apart and put it back together, I'm your guy.
That's actually really cool. I like that.
It's useful sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to talk to it?
I suppose you could. Did you need more food, Rufus?
No. I'm good.
Okay.
Just thinking.
Okay.
So,
Well, if we're all more or less finished up with food and drink, maybe we could either head on back to the forge or go somewhere and kind of put our heads together about stuff.
make a plan, pack,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, say goodbye.
I'm just gonna go for a walk.
You go for a walk?
Yeah. See
You want company?
No, it's okay. I'll take Reggie.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for lunch, Sam.
No worries.
I owe you one, little guy.
You do?
Which, you keep saying little guy to everybody.
You're all little.
I know. It's the distinction.
I guess both of you. And I already owe the little lady one, because, she didn't drown me when she had the chance.
Sim's gonna turn to Zara and go, Did you drown people a whole bunch? What's going on here? Was this something you did?
If I was told to, I had to, I think. I don't think I did.
I'm sorry.
Reggie pops up.
I lived on the bank of that brook for quite some time on the lily pads, chasing the fairies around. I did lay witness to one or two drownings, so I'm not sure if that was your fault or if they just could not swim. There are a lot of variables that come into play when it comes to swimming.
Oh, she's just like...
But for my experience, you are a very nice brook to live alongside of. Lots of conversations to be had, and definitely attracted enough flies for me to be very full all of the time. So it's not.
Zara looks so uncomfortable with the situation.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure he means that as a compliment.
It's
At
not
the
nice
have
to tell people they attract flies, Reggie.
Rufus will just stand up.
But from Reggie's perspective, it's awesome.
I'll see you later, Meg.
See you later. Call if you need something.
Yeah. Rufus will just glump along.
Okay.
Did I drown people?
Oh, shit.
Did you?
No.
Accidentally? I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
Zara's just having an existential crisis right now.
Sim will look to Meg. Sim will look to Meg and goes, "Rufus gonna be okay?" As they're walking away.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Just needs...
He also values some alone time. Alone time always includes, Sir Reginald, but
right.
Yeah.
They, understandably so, they appear inseparable, and I think that's pretty amazing. It's nice to have. It's nice to have someone that's. Yeah. But you, Zigzag and Old Greg, did we ever hear about how you met? How did you guys meet? You mentioned about how you met Rufus through Meg, but...
So, Zigzag, when Zara started talking about the have to do what you're told, has, picked up Old Greg and was, squeezing them to their chest.
Oh!
And
Old Greg is just letting him.
Takes a second.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
About what?
Sim's starting to, take care of their leftovers, and anything from the lunch, and then as he's doing that, he's just going, "Oh, you mentioned how you and Rufus met through Meg, but how did you and Old Greg happen to meet up?"
Well, here's the thing about Old Greg. We've known each other for a while, and it's not the most pleasant light on him. So please don't mention it. And after this, we just go forward with it. He's a thief and a liar, and I love him.
Okay. Is that so? Okay, well.
Picks up.
You know what you did. You know what you did, and now here we are.
I'm an old man. I'm not even a man. I'm a mushroom. I don't understand currency. Okay, how dare you besmirch my name, my good name? Okay,
Your good name. Your good.
That is how we met, though.
Zara has her phone out and she's just slowly texting.
Who are you texting?
Probably Oscar. Yeah, let's text this Oscar. Yeah.
Something about apparently there's a mushroom man and he's a liar and a thief. I'm very confused. I am very confused. Sim has made me meet some very interesting folks for lunch.
I mean, by what? You get back.
And then immediately text back, "How's work?"
Work is fine. I'm doing research on my paper. Well, research is a relative term. I could make whatever up and they'd run it. News stations, they don't fact check anymore.
Crying, laughing emoji. Just met 2 new people with Sim. I'll be out of town for a little bit after Friday.
Why is that a question?
I think we're leaving Friday. I don't know yet.
Oh, okay. No, I understand now.
Just letting you know that we don't have your video, or I don't see your video feed. Was that on purpose, or okay?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I
no
will,
worries.
I'm gonna just
Nope.
give me a second to message. I'll explain myself in a minute.
No problem.
But
No worries.
Not a worries.
Yeah, no, whole time just Zigzag is arguing with old Greg about how you're not a man, you are a mushroom, but that doesn't mean you're not a person, but that does mean that you are lying to people about your age still, and we need to talk about this whole, like, habitual lying.
Oof. So what you're saying is old Greg has been keeping you in the dark about something?
What? No, not at all. Old Greg is. I
Yeah.
don't know what I would do without him.
Yeah, he seems like a real fun guy.
That was a terrible joke that I've heard before. Someone actually tried to pay with that joke once.
they what?
Don't worry about it, Greg. And just,
Was I talking? You should have let me at them. Instead of taking out their kneecaps. How dare they disrespect me?
the thing about that, Greg, though, is that you said that you were old and have achy bones. So how would I let you at them?
You'd be surprised when old people get really riled up. They all of a sudden have bones and can beat up somebody. Have
All
you?
of a sudden have
gonna
bones.
cover old Greg's
She-
ears.
He's 20.
Well, sometimes you just have the soul of an old man. Don't judge him.
Zigzag,
That
like,
one.
freezes.
She knows how
Did
to
I-
respect people.
Did I say something wrong?
Oh no.
Is so yeah, no, we're meeting at the Crimson Forge Cool. And it was
no.
we met. Okay.
Okay, bye. Nice to meet you, old Greg and Zigzag.
Okay.
I'll see you at the shop on Friday or at the you have texting.
And Zigzag will
Okay.
She'll look up at. Did I say something wrong? She'll look up at Sim.
Sim Sim will Sim will look slightly confused, to be honest. He's like, no, that's, I mean, you said something about having an old soul, and
Yeah,
that's, yeah, I've heard that before. I didn't think.
it's common in books.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe there's something. Yeah, he Zigzag unfortunately looked a little. I don't know if offended is the right word, but definitely uncomfortable.
Surprised, startled, flabbergasted.
Taken aback. Yeah.
Hmm.
Twitter. No, that's not the right one.
No, it's not Twitter pated. No, definitely not
That's-
Twitter pated. No,
Yeah.
That's you.
Wow, you think so little of me that I just walk around Twitter.
That's
pated
you
all
with
the time.
Nobi. That's
Oh,
you
well,
with Nobi.
okay, thank you. Yes, you're absolutely right there.
I know I am.
Meg is gonna get up from the table. Well, this has been lovely. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hop in my car
Okay.
and I'm gonna go meet Rufus at the Rufus and Reggie at the Courtless Freehold. So you guys have
Yep.
a good rest of your afternoon, and I will see you when we, well, again for sure, when we enter the hedge. Be ready. Remember, bring food, pack supplies, water, rations. Like, you never know what you're gonna encounter. Someone bring a first aid kit. I already have one of those, but like, be prepared. All right.
Got
A
it.
tent. You don't know when you're gonna find a good spot to have shelter. So like, pack a shelter. All right. All right. I'll
Got it.
talk to you guys later.
Shelter, water,
Head to the
food,
car.
all the basic stuff.
Mhm.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're going on a hiking trip.
Did I say something wrong again?
I don't know, Zara. Meg, you probably just needs to check up on folks, and
Okay.
these Rufus and Zigzag and everybody. They're from her court, or courtless, so they're part of her faction. So she's probably just going to make sure to check up on them.
Okay. So do you mind sending me a packing list so I don't forget things?
Yeah, We can do that. Sim will get all the remains of everything from lunch taken care of, and then we'll head on back to do what they need to do. I believe Zara took her moped. So.
Her little moped. She's going back to the freehold.
Putting back to Oscar.
Could be.
All right.
All right. Are you guys actually going to the Goblin Market to meet Zigzag?
Planning on it, yes. We'll get all of our stuff together. Yeah, Sim will send a text to Zara about all the stuff to pack. They'll get a backpack together, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If Meg's going, Rufus and Reggie will go.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't see any of our cameras, can you?
I absolutely the fuck cannot.
Okay.
Perfect. We all nodded.
We all nodded and acknowledged everything.
Yes, we are. We're goblin marketing.
I thought for a moment you could still potentially see M's camera, so I wasn't sure.
What entrance are you guys using? Not Zigzag, you're fine. You have a shop there.
The only one that I think we're aware of is the boat. I don't believe we were shown any other entrances. Because this was Ro that took us.
Mm-hmm.
So Sim is only aware of the boat option. But we could ask Ro, but yeah. But that's okay.
Do you want to use the boat entrance?
Hell yeah, I love the boat.
It's called the dry dock.
Damn it, I like the boat. Zara will probably be like, what the hell?
It's called the dry dock.
Yep.
Do you remember how to activate it?
There is not an oar, but there's something at the bow of the ship that you grasp and twist, if I recall correctly. It's the lantern.
You sing a sea shanty.
Sing the okay, never mind. I sing a sea shanty. Sorry.
Let's hear it.
Because Derek joined in because he had no idea what Ro was doing, and so Derek was at the back of the boat just singing along.
Okay.
Zara has no idea what's going on.
Okay, well, we'll bring you to a boat.
Okay.
And we'll sit in the boat.
It's a boat in a creek that's like a creek bed that's dry.
Yep. And Sim will look back and we'll start singing sea shanty.
Are you really singing What We Do with a Drunken Sailor?
Yeah.
And as Sim sings that, the river fills up with water, the boat drifts onto it, and floats down.
Yep. Trust the process. Trust the process.
It floats down to a dock, where the boat then stops. And that dock leads up to a set of stairs, which leads up to a door, which leads into what appears to be a big mall. Like, you could see from the outside, it looks like a defunct mall. Like...
Oh.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have to step away for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
I guess we're going in.
Yep.
You walk in?
Mm-hmm.
And there is a woman at a little counter, because the inside kind of looks almost like a hotel.
Oh.
There's a woman at a counter. She is a fairist, very clearly. She's got big eyes that have, like, the pupils are faceted like gemstones.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of just all over, I'd say, amethyst in color. I have technically forgotten her name, because I lost all those Goblin Market notes. So I will find it later, but she greets you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Jewel, but that just might be...
That's not her name. It's something like Rena, or something like that.
Let me look at my Derek notes.
If you look at your Derek notes and figure out what her name is, please let me know, because
I will.
I remember that I messed up the name, so it wasn't what I had intended to tell you, but that's fine. Anyways, so she sees you. She recognizes Sim, but she basically, hey, so I know him, but I don't know you. Is this your first time at the market?
Mm-hmm. It is.
All right. Well, basically, the rules of the market are as follows, and you see a big wooden sign near the door that leads out the other direction, not the one you came in, but a different direction. It says, no violence.
Mm-hmm.
Honor your deals. You get what you pay for. And no refunds. Those are the market rules.
Okay. Those seem pretty straightforward.
Yep. Pretty much don't be a jerk. I mean, if you're a jerk, you can technically be a jerk. It's just, don't be violent. And she hands you a map. Full map of the... You can see several shop names on it. I had to redo a bunch of these notes, but I can tell you the shop names real fast. Yep, I had to sit down, write them all out again.
That's fair. Hedgespun Home Goods was one of them.
Yes, you made a point to go to Hedgespun Home Goods. You're like, we're beelining it. Like, okay.
Because we
I don't
figured it was stuff
mind.
from the hedge. We were
not
halfway
correct, but it was fun. All right, there's Morgan's Marvelous Mysteries. Find it here.
We did not.
We did not know. The Rare Gem.
Mm-hmm.
One of the food places is called Madame Molotov's.
Mm-hmm.
Dreams, Nightmares, Desires, Forbidden Fruits, Something Lost, Hedgespun Home Goods, Rarities, Draven's Bookshop, The Ward Ends, Goblin Fruit Pies, Bartholomew Brothers Brewery, Treasures from the Thorns, and Living Ink. The other stall they found out about while they were there is called Bits and Bob's, that's owned by a hobgoblin named Bob.
Love it.
So it's all... Your shop has one of the ones that's too... Now that you know what Zigzag's shop name is, you can kind of see the sign on the map that might be Zigzag's shop based on... Hello again. Based on all of that. So basically, the map is... It's kind of like the way a mall is. So it's got the bottom floor that goes in kind of a circle with like that middle area that's, underneath the skylight or whatever the hell. And then it has the top area that's basically the same way. And that's what the map essentially shows. And all the little shops are around, are like, there are different places around. And some of the map stuff is like symbols or a language that you've never seen before. So.
All right. What? Anything I need to get caught up on?
Nope. It's Zara just got the map and spoke to the woman whose name I cannot remember, who runs the front end of that goblin market. I lost all those notes, so I'd have to watch back. But yeah, she just greeted Zara and Sim. Technically, Zara has a map now. Zara saw the rules.
Leah, they're a fairist.
Leah, thank you. That's why I thought it was Rena. See, word association issue. So Leah, it's Leah that she introduces herself. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Whenever you are ready, you are free to enter the market as before. She remembers you, Sim.
Anywhere specific you need to go before we go see Zigzag?
It can wait. I do need to see a goblin fruit vendor.
Actually, yes.
Yes?
Okay.
No, she's agreeing with Sim.
Yes. Yep. Which is one of the downtime things I think I mentioned that I was wanted to accomplish because I needed to bring back the next time I was at the market.
Oh, yeah, you absolutely would have had time to do that already. I remember what you're talking about, and you had like about a month. You had a month and a half before the spring revel, which would have been more than enough time for him to take care of that.
Cool.
So,
excellent.
Yeah, that's been repaid. That you would, there's.
Got it.
Got my friggin' notes.
Okay, and otherwise, I think we can head to Tic Tac Token first.
Okay. So, when the doors open and go into the market, you are on essentially the top floor. Like this entrance exits out into the top floor of the Goblin Market. In the center of the market, like from where you're standing, there are stairs that go down, and the first booth at the very bottom is Morgan's Marvelous Mysteries. You can see Morgan, who is the owner of the shop, there. She is a changeling swimmer skin. And her stall is directly under a waterfall that is coming out of a tree that is in the center of this mall and has spread out over the tops of most of the stalls. The skylight is so covered in green growing things, moss, whatever the that green, almost algae-like growth, that it gives everything a greenish hue to it. And you see plenty of shops, plenty of people, changelings, hobgoblins, all walking around now. As this is a safe market, there are no true fae, but you do see a lot of people that look very much like yourself, walking between the stalls, bartering for things. Yeah.
Okay.
Zara is sticking close to Sim so she does not wander off in the middle of this place.
That's fair. And where's Rufus and Reggie? Did they meet?
I was actually just about to get that. Rufus, Reggie, and Meg showed up a little bit earlier from a different entrance that Meg knows.
Okay.
Because Meg knows about more than half the entrances to this place, and the actual entrance to this one is in the back. It's in the broom closet of an actual mall.
Got it.
So they use the mall entrance into the market. So Rufus and Reggie get to Zigzag's shop with Meg first because they came a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Zigzag's been at the market since before it opened.
Yeah.
Setting up.
Yeah.
Rufus sits down a can of Blue Cow Energy on Zigzag's desk.
Good afternoon.
You look
What's
tired.
this?
Drink it.
Is this an exchange or?
No, it's a gift.
Okay. Am I supposed to give? No, that's an exchange. Thank you.
Just drink it.
So Zigzag's gonna take and pick up the, what was it, Blue Cow
Mm.
energy
Blue
drink?
cow.
Blue Cow energy drink. Okay, that's another one. And chug the entire thing.
Ooh.
That
That's fun.
Yay. That reminds me, there is a places to get food and drink here. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's fizzy and the kind of metallic.
Yeah, just give it a
Sugar.
minute. I'll begin.
Like, is this a time thing?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you today? Right, small talk. That's what friends do, right? Small talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get a tattoo.
Oh,
Oh.
that guy's actually really cool. Just remember to get a fair price. Don't let him. Just because you're new doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes good with negotiating too. Or are you asking? I don't.
No.
Okay.
Do you feel it yet?
I feel buzzy and I don't know what's going on exactly. Yeah. I feel like I've been standing still for way too long. Everything's a little bit more fast. Kind of. I don't know. I have. Oh my god! I have an idea. We tattoo, and then we can. I gotta get this out and get this done. Otherwise, I'm gonna totally forget about it.
And Zigzag's gonna pull out a bunch of scrap brass
Mm-hmm.
and start building this little automaton.
Nice.
Sure.
While
Okay.
we wait for everybody to show up.
Meg, did you need anything since you're here? Or
Nope. I'm just waiting for everybody else to show up.
okay, all right.
So.
And yeah, no, Zigzag's gonna start building the automaton. It almost looks like a little knight.
Oh, super cool.
While their leg is vibrating at a level which is
Mhm.
shaking the entire desk and like full on
That's what I was.
old
that's-
Greg's just bouncing up and down in his little seat that we've concocted for him.
Little shook shroom. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Nope.
Zara and Sim will make their way to
Yeah.
Mhm.
the stall, unless Sim will mention to Zara that there is a place to get food and drink if you want, and whenever is needed. I don't know if they have any vegan options, but they do have a good selection of drinks.
Any of them fizzy?
I believe you can
All
get
of
some
them
fizzy
alcoholic.
stuff. Yep. They're very fizzy.
We'll get a drink. We'll get a fizzy drink before we show up.
Oh
Okay.
shit! Okay, here we go. This is how we doing this.
You guys
Okay.
are going to Madame Molotov?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
So,
It's just like
You
being at
get
Red
to-
Fair.
oh gosh. You get to the stall
Flashbacks.
Flashbacks. Yes.
and you see. I think this is I think they were a wizened brewer because
Yes.
again that tends to be their occupation. Like
Yep.
they can make liquor with their hands. Anyways. So the woman asks what you would like.
Mhm.
She's a wizened woman, so she's kind of short and hunched a little bit wrinkly in the face, like her skin has been squeezed, like she's been squeezed of all her juices, which is real gross, but that's what happened. Anyways,
Yeah.
so fine. We're not questioning why the fuck I felt the need to say that. So, what would you like to drink?
Okay, so I'm not sure how this works, but I would like something sweet and fizzy.
Okay. So behind the bar, the woman basically turns and grabs a glass, and you see her grab various other bottles from like the shelf below and start putting them in. And she turns around, and what you see is this drink that goes from like a sky blue down to like the dark blue of night. At the bottom, it fizzes, and the fizz looks like stars in the night sky, and it bubbles up until the fizz starts to look like rain coming from a white layer on the top that looks like clouds. She hands it to you.
Okay, what do I owe you?
I actually accept real people money here. She's one of the few stalls that you don't actually need to give her an insubstantial.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
she'll pull out her wallet
$6
and pay.
And she'll take the $6. But yeah, she actually takes real money, unlike some of the other people here. So
she'll take a sip of the fizzy drinks.
it tastes like a fruity, fizzy drink. Now, it has... I'm going to hate myself for saying this, and I'm going to giggle. Shut up, everybody. It has a fig flavor. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We all know what fig tastes like.
Not all of us.
Not all of us.
Pass it around, okay?
Are you sure?
Anyway,
No, that's somebody
Yes.
else.
Elizabeth will kill anyone that touches him. Anyway,
I want to see a fight between Elizabeth and Milo.
this is a healthy relationship. Oh, God damn it.
Anywho, let's
As a
see how
thing,
crazy
I'm
Zara
gonna need a
gets
willpower
here.
check.
Yeah. Kind of an appley flavor, and what almost tastes like passion fruit. And while those don't necessarily sound like they blend really great, because the way that the drink is, it's almost like drinking different layers of flavor without them necessarily mixing together. And it's all fizzy. So
Cool.
Laughing about the
hey,
background
drink,
audio.
man.
Yep.
You got some background noise.
Yeah. You. Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
You're fine. She is very content. She is a happy little water elemental. Her hair's all bubbling up and everything.
Well, you drink your fizzy drink that is pretty magical because, again, it's made by someone magic. Rufus, what tattoo are you gonna go get?
Well, Rufus is gonna go down there and scope out the owner first.
The owner is a wizened artist. He, again, small man. He's bald, but his head is full of these like intricate interlocking tattoos that go all the way down his back. Now he's wearing a white tank top and it's stained with all kinds of colors. And that tattoo goes all the way down his back. You can see where he has bits of metal and wood embedded into like his arms and stuff. And in and of itself, those are also patterned on his flesh in a way that, well, you can tell that's what it is. It looks very artistically done. Like beneath the skin is a sculpture in and of itself. And he's painting on a canvas on the back of the shop. The shop ends. It's not like a back room. It's like it goes to the end and there's a canvas in the corner. And you can see in jars along the shop different styles of tattoos. There are all-seeing eyes, there are tarot cards, and they all move in some way. And they're floating in these jars, these tattoos.
Rufus is gonna give that eye of the all-seeing eye a very serious glance.
It's very well done. It's very pretty. It's got these, again, it seems almost like intricate knots, almost a Celtic design around the eye itself. And they, like, these delicate braids make up the all-seeing eye.
It squigs him out. He's just gonna
fair.
He's gonna walk over to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
You any good at cover up?
I can absolutely cover something up for you. It depends on what you're trying to get covered up, but I mean, I
Take his jacket
can.
off and take his shirt off.
Uh-huh.
Show the brand of the marquee on his shoulder.
Well, what kind of things do you like?
I don't know.
Don't know what you like?
Not really.
Is Sir Reginald with you?
Yeah, Reggie's just sort of sitting on top of Rufus's head.
He'll walk over to one of the shelves. It's got a bigger jar in it. And when he turns the jar to look, it is like a little stack of poison dart frogs on top of each other. It's brightly colored, obviously, because they're poison dart frogs, but it has like darker colors. And the frogs all blink their eyes at different times.
No eyes.
No eyes? You don't want anything with eyes. Okay. Can do. So he goes over to a different section of the wall and he pulls out a simple Celtic knot. It's just a long Celtic spiral tower thing. Like this? Or
Kinda. Yeah. I just don't want to see it anymore.
he goes over to one that's just mushrooms. Do you like mushrooms?
Yeah.
Would you like the mushroom one? And the mushrooms kind of glow a little bit. And that's how they move. All the tattoos move. Because it's called living ink. Like, that's kind of the gimmick of the shop. So they kind of glow with the pulse.
Got a question.
Yes?
You got anything like fire?
I do have some tattoos that have fire. And he walks over to a shelf, and there's literally one that's just fire. It's just flames that flicker and move.
Yeah.
There, that one?
Yeah. How big can you get it?
I can actually make this one yay big. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a bit like it would be a big chunk of the back.
Rufus will point to where it is because the brand is like on the cap of his shoulder.
Yeah.
Have it go down and up, maybe.
Down and up.
Yeah, like a little bit above the elbow and stop on my neck.
I can make that happen. The price for this is going to be 2 buttons and a bow.
Alright. I'll have to go get them, but I can do that.
All right. As soon as you return, I will be able to cover that up for you.
Alright. I'll be back in a little bit.
See you in a little bit.
As Rufus walks out, he's just gonna pop 2 buttons off his coat, and tuck them in his pocket, and go down to the home goods.
Hedge fund home goods.
Yeah.
You threaten that guy because he's a dick.
Yeah. Go down there.
Hey. You got a bow?
I mean, yeah, I have a bow. It's the and he points to a shelf that has ties, bow ties, hair ribbons, bows for girls' hairs, just all kinds of fun fabrics, and they come in a very nice variety of like colors, and being that they're hedge spun, they all have some effect to them, almost like they're made from water or lightning, or because they are technically.
Is there one that looks like it's made out of moonlight?
Yes, there is.
Rufus isn't aware of why it touches him the way it does, but he'll just reach up and grab it.
Okay.
What do you want?
A whisper.
Okay.
And he holds out a bottle for you to whisper into. He caps it up and he tucks it under and he gives you a salute. This is an ingredient for a hedge spun thing that is now going to whisper.
You're weird.
And he just tucks it in his pocket with the buttons and walks back.
I'm dying. Somebody's gonna get a scarf that just whispers, "Oh."
It's a sighing scarf. It's fine.
If it was me, it would be like. Pss, 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 pss.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, so you walk back to the shop.
He'll hand him the buttons and the bow.
He puts it in his own pocket. He has you sit down. He takes the tattoo off the shelf. He opens the jar and coaxes the fire tattoo out. And basically, he places it with his hands all along where you want. You can feel where he's pulled to stretch it, to make it bigger. And you feel a soft burning. Nothing major, just a little bit of heat. It's not like, ow, my flesh, but it's, it's like being around Meg for an extended period of time. She gives off a lot of heat, more so than normal people. And then he pulls back. Would you like to take a look?
Oh, I can feel it. Thanks, old man.
You're very welcome.
And, if you ever need anything, let me know.
Thank you. If you ever need another tattoo, you let me know.
I'm gonna be going into the hedge soon. Do you need
There are various plants, various roots of trees that make very nice dyes and inks. If you can find those, you'll know. They're called rainbow trees. You'll see the roots of them. Very bright, very colorful. They are in a specific type of forest should you come across it. I wouldn't go out of your way to find them, as it is pretty dangerous. But if you happen to be by it and can snag one or a few of those roots, I'd appreciate it.
All right.
All right.
We'll
You have a safe journey.
head back to Tic Tac Token. And Reggie kind of finally plops down off his head.
The big fire tattoo, it's not very subtle. You know, Rufus.
Shut up.
What? I'm just saying when it comes to affairs of the heart.
Shut up. And they just glump back to Tic Tac Token.
Is where you all meet. Zara, after you finished your drink. Sim, after helping Zara obtain that drink and seeing her eyes light up, all magical because the drink was very unlike anything she's had since returning. And Rufus and Reggie return. And you guys meet at Zigzag Stall.
Woot.
Where he has checked out all his stuff. Nothing's been tampered with. None of the tokens are complaining. None of the regular items are complaining.
Everything's rigged to blow.
Yeah, no, Zigzag had old Greg go around with his little ladder, check on everything while they made something.
Yes.
It's this little automaton that's about Serenity.
Make a craft roll for me.
I did 7 with a crit.
Nice.
Okay. So explain it.
So it's this little automaton that it moves and it does. It takes and it swings this little sword, and it goes back and forth, and back and forth, and it's almost like a dance.
Aw. That's cool.
Sim.
And they've just finished it when everybody comes in.
Ooh, yes.
They're vibrating.
That might be better than yours. You know, you work with a lot of metal, it's moving in like this dance. Man, buddy, like the craftsmanship, it could rival yours.
Ooh, that envy though. Mm.
It's that envy though.
That's not bad.
Sorry, what? Her hair's still like fizzing up and everything right now, but she is.
That's pretty impressive. Yeah.
What? Oh, hi guys. How are you? You want to see what I made? Hey, what I made? Like, look at this. You want to see what I can do? Like,
Yeah, let me see. Let's go.
Take that, put on the floor, and just have it take off and start dancing.
like, what do you think?
That's pretty cool.
You said something. And I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention, but it's hard to pay attention right now. Everything's spinning. Oh my god.
Are you
I
okay?
can get so much done right now. I need to ask Rufus for more of that.
More what?
More-
Rufus has walked up.
What did Rufus give you?
A gift. Oh, hi. Did you get your tattoo? How did that go?
What was the gift?
Right.
I got him an energy drink.
Blue cow.
Oh wait, has Sim ever heard of this one before?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. So
Zara?
wait. Is it the one with?
No.
Is it the one with the label that has like the cow flying through the air with the lightning bolt through it?
Yeah.
Zigzag's gonna grab the can and hold it up and like try and get like the last drop out of it.
And the whole can is like an electric blue with a little bit of white.
Is it
Meg just
fizzy?
Yeah, no, it's fizzy. It was fizzy and good and sweet, but not the normal kind of sweet I get. Because normally the kind of sweet I have is.
Zara's
Anyway,
I let this happen.
Sim's gonna look at Zara for a minute. You okay? Drink was good. Nothing
It was
crazy.
really good. We need to go back.
Okay.
We need to go back.
Hello.
I see everyone's having fun at the market today.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
clock didn't scream at
Rufus.
anybody.
Sim
How
is
did the tattoo go though? Do you like
Yes.
it?
Mhm.
Is it good?
Wait, you can get tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look
Oh,
at-
they're amazing.
As they're talking, Sim is going to move closer to the automaton.
Oh no.
they didn't overcharge you right, because I'll go talk to him right now. Because a price should be fair. Like, everything should be at the price it should be, but everybody tries to overcharge.
Can you roll a stealth check for me?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm tempted. I'd only do that if
Are
I
you
fail
sure?
a willpower check.
Yoink. 2 buttons.
No, I'd melt it.
2 buttons
Two
and
buttons
a bow?
and a bow.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's actually a pretty fair price.
Looks really cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
I know you said it was a gift, but friends give gifts, and you gave me a gift, so I feel like we exchange gifts. Reggie, would you like a sparring partner?
Zigzag's gonna point to the automaton.
Which Sim is
Reggie pops
over
up.
there looking at it like very intently, like
I would not wish to, how do you say, mangle your new creation, Zigzag. I would defeat this automaton with a little to no display of skill.
No, it's supposed to be
Collapsible, and Zigzag's gonna go over and slap it, and it turns into a disc.
nice.
I wouldn't, I fight with a fork, so I would not want to get into all the gears and such and make them stop and break your little contraption.
Wait, are you turning down a gift? That's rude.
Is it rude?
Oh,
It is rude.
Did I well, he has a sword, and do you need a
Reggie.
sword? That way it doesn't get caught in the gears.
Reggie hops down and hops his way over to the automaton.
Stand up,
He's gonna tap it.
avast ye rogue.
And he pokes it with the fork.
Beautiful.
Okay, perhaps this is good. Gives me something to do, and Monsieur Rufus is feeling quiet and such. So, thank you, Monsieur Zigzag.
You're welcome. It's what friends do. Does anybody else feel very dehydrated and hungry?
Do we want to head back over to where Madame Molotov's is for a little snack?
There's food there too.
There is. We just went and got the drink. Yeah, there's food.
We have to stay away from the pizza place, but other than that, like, I'm down.
Pizza
I'm very
place?
thirsty.
What's
yeah,
with the
didn't you hear there's a rat that yells Italian at people?
Wait,
Anyway.
what? What?
Thing with mushrooms.
Yeah,
What?
Oh,
nothing great. Good
What
job.
about mushrooms? Iron mushrooms.
no, Zara's already pulling out something and she just holds out a little thing of gum to old Greg.
Gum.
Oh, thanks. Take the gum.
Stick of gum.
See, yeah, she knows how to be polite and respectful, guys. Like,
How do you chew it with no teeth?
I'm gonna have to pull it out.
it looks so offended by that comment. Just if you ever seen a mushroom get offended, well, you have now because he is fucking offended.
Zara looks
Fine.
offended. Zara looks offended for the mushroom.
Like the little mushroom stalk where his face is like shrinks in like a dehydrated frown. Like,
We gotta get
anyways,
those caramel hard candy.
I'm so
hard
sorry.
candies.
Just trying a little levity. Jeez.
It gets caught in the beard, and then he starts to eat the beard. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
oh, eat my beard. That's a lie.
You can't
Made
digest
that
gum.
up.
Right? Your beard.
And Zigzag will put the backpack.
Okay, with the backpack, is it like one of those little papoose things where you like stick a baby in it?
That's what I was thinking.
Describe the backpack, okay? It looks way too small for Zigzag. It almost looks like a kid's backpack that Zigzag has
Right, sure,
modified
yeah.
to
Mhm.
fit
To fit.
old Greg.
Does he have something that connects to the pack and to him? So in case old
Does he
Greg
have, like, a
falls
little
out,
leash?
a little leash falls out, he's still connected.
Like literally, it's you know, like the child backpack. It's
Yep.
small sized. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, we lock in old Greg.
Okay.
Zip him up in it. Long feet through the holes.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Are you guys gonna do anything else before you head to where you're gonna enter the hedge?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop by the goblin fruit vendor. Pick up a few extra goblin. If I had taken care of previously what happened, then I'm going
Yes.
to pick up some extra fruits just to have on hand, and
Mm-hmm.
that'll be forbidden fruit is where we'll go.
Yep.
And I'm also going to stop by the place that has, I think it was Find It Here, that had some of the jewelry, the silver jewelry.
That was the rare gem. That was
rare
when
gem. Okay.
Jared freaked out and ran back through the market because
Right.
he
Oh,
was
rare
looking
gem.
for something and ended up being like, "Oh, rare gem! That sounds super nice," and it was like silver.
Silver everywhere.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
Sim's gonna stop by the rare gem, go back to where, if that necklace is still there.
the one with the dog.
Yep.
Is that the one you're referring to?
Yes.
It is still there.
How much do you want for it?
I think that the reason you want it will suffice.
How about, instead of a reason, how about a memory?
Secret.
A feeling.
Deal.
The emotion that Sim will pass over to this merchant for the necklace
Mm-hmm.
is one of melancholy. And they'll wrap it up in their hand and put it in their pocket. Good day.
Good day.
And then they'll rejoin everyone else. They picked up some fruits, mainly healing fruits and fruits for sorrow.
Perfect.
2 of each, at least. Just in case.
All right.
And then we'll get together, have a drink, If Zara wants another one, she can totally have it too.
Eh.
She gets all drunk.
Nah, she is happy with the fizzy drink that she had. It was non-alcoholic because her being drunk equals problems,
Yep.
as we learned from the spring revelry.
Yep. Sim would like to get a drink that requires him to use his fire to set it off.
All right. That one appears like it's black on the bottom, going into red, orange, and yellow, like fire on a coal or on something that's partially burned already, and you can light the top on fire.
Okay. You hold it gently for a moment. He'll hold it, and then he'll put his hand inside his pocket and just give that necklace a little squeeze. And he'll bring his other hand back out, and then have the blue flame dance across a couple of fingertips for a second, and then touch the top.
And it ignites in blue flames.
And he'll tip it towards Meg. If you want one.
Oh, I'm super good. But thank you.
Okay.
Is this the point where you say you're always good and we wink at each other?
You can.
I mean,
You need one.
Sim will hold the drink up and go, here's the hot stuff. Then drink it down.
well, there's nuances to conversations, Zigzag. There was a whole unspoken sentence behind what I said that most people would infer what I was getting at. I will make sure in the future to be more specific with you. How about that?
I would appreciate that. I'm still not sure.
Okay.
What am I still supposed to wink?
Wait, if you want to.
Was that good? Super.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zara just gets
Thumbs
a little
up all
thumbs up.
Everyone just thumbs up around.
You know, I feel like breaking out Zara's little chalkboard and holding up like numbers to do like the social cues.
She has it on her. She
Yeah.
always has it on her.
There you go.
Does Sim take her chalkboard out of her bag?
No.
To hold up a number.
No.
10 out of 10. No, Zara
Yeah.
just holds up a 10 out of 10.
There you go. Yeah.
And,
Excellent.
all right.
Am I being graded on this? Do I?
No. We're just showing you our appreciation. We think your improvement of your social cues and interaction is legitimately. We're not having fun. We're legitimately. It's awesome.
Oh,
I'm having fun.
Is that an option? Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
When you spend time with friends, you're supposed to be having fun and a good
See?
time.
Exactly.
Zigzag gets it.
There you go.
I don't, but okay.
Yeah. It's,
Zigzag.
I mean, you just explained it, Zigzag.
yeah.
Anyways, are we going? We're gonna find everything. I know where a gate is, guys. Are we ready, or do we want to wait a little bit?
I'm good.
Are we good?
If we don't go now, I'm not going to go in. Let's go.
Yep.
I'm gonna finish.
All right.
And then we
Okay.
can go. Like I think I have. Well, everything. I made sure my job knows I'm gone. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Greg, you ready to go?
I'm old.
I go in there all the time. Like I have to go find things like all the time in the hedge for Zigzag. So like I was born forever ago ready. Don't touch me.
I think you can fit one more old in there. You want some of the cream before we go? Or...
Chokes on the gum a little bit as he's talking.
Zigzag is in fact trying to get old Greg to open his mouth
So you can get the gum out. Yes.
It's like fighting with a child.
Yeah.
My gum.
You can't.
Do I need to get you like Werther's Originals? I could totally get you those.
Werther's.
Hard candies.
It is a hard candy. Werther's Original is like really hard candies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg has no idea what that is. He's like 20 years old. He needs a mushroom.
Does Reginald want to pop off with something?
Rufus is just gonna reach up and grab Reggie's fork and start sharpening it with his nails.
Nice.
I'm sorry, old Greg is gonna get spoiled by Zara. That is what's happening.
Oh no.
Yay.
Take your candy.
Take your candy.
Do you want, are you sure you don't want like a small sword or anything? Are you good with the fork? You seem to wield it pretty well, I think.
Perhaps this is something that we can talk about in private a little bit, Zigzag. If you would like to maybe take a step over there, I can hop up over there and we can talk about it.
Just you and I?
Well, you can bring Greg too if you want.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good.
And he hops a few tables over.
Is this a secretive conversation between the three of us?
No, I just I did not want Rufus to hear. There is a reason that I do not fight with a sword. A sword is made for one purpose. It is to kill. A long time ago, Rufus and I, we made a deal that once we were done being heroes, that we would move on with our lives and find peaceful things to do to live out our days. So that's why I chose the Falk, because I can toss hay bales with it and till up the ground for plants, very small plants, but plants.
It's multi-purpose. I didn't think about that.
It is why I'm slightly worried about Rufus on this little adventure. He got that sword, and we made that promise. I don't know if he is losing sight of that promise or not.
I hope not. Promises need to be kept.
We. So, perhaps we
sword.
We drop the sword talk for now.
Okay.
Maybe you can do something with my Falk sometime in the future.
Do you want to make it collapsible, or do you want it to sing?
No.
Okay.
But we can put that. We can go to the drawing board on that another time.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'll get more of that energy drink, and we'll spitball ideas. I've got several already.
This sounds
especially
like
with maybe some more lights or.
It sounds like a plan. However, Rufus is staring, so I should probably get back over there.
Okay. Well, thank you for the talk and the perspective. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to be the cause of anybody being hurt.
No, it wasn't hurting because it's just a thing,
Killing is a type of hurting, and I've hurt enough people already.
Yeah, everyone deserves a second chance.
Most people.
You deserve a second chance.
I think this counts as a first chance, but okay.
Alright. I'm going to hop on your shoulder and you are going to ferry me forth like a valiant steed.
Okay.
Hops up on Zigzag's shoulder and just like points his fork forward.
Zigzag's gonna walk over and sit down.
Okay.
Valiant steed.
Yeah.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah.
want some cream?
What?
Reach the cup out to Zara.
There you go.
No, I can't have it.
Vegetarian, vegan.
Vegan.
Was that rude?
That's a thing. Are you like a hippie or something?
No.
Okay.
It just animal products just don't agree with me.
I get that.
Oh.
Animals
I have a
freak me out.
yeah. Is it literally an issue with the animal itself that you like offended? Because we could probably work out some sort of deal to make that fit.
No. It's just she doesn't know how to explain it.
Zigzag looks actually genuinely concerned that you
I didn't-
offended
okay.
a bunch of animals and they've
I didn't.
cursed you.
Okay.
Right,
I didn't.
yeah.
Okay. I didn't offend a bunch of animals, and they didn't curse me. It's just a thing that causes problems to me if I do consume an animal product.
That sounds like a curse, but I'm gonna.
It's not.
nod. In agreement with your.
Okay. But animals didn't curse me.
That's good. That's like really.
Also, but then again, I was also vegan the before.
The before.
The
Good way to
before.
put it.
The before times, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fair.
You,
That's totally
you remember
fair.
before?
I remember I was backpacking in Ireland.
What was that like?
I was there to get inspiration for writing, and then after that, I don't remember too much.
Oh.
I remember a lot of it before. I went to college, had parents.
Wow.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to graduate this year from college.
Wow.
You had like a whole life.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go before I chicken out and it's gonna be a problem. So let's go.
Yeah, let's do this while your
All
fizzy
right.
drink is still in effect.
Exactly. I had liquid courage.
So,
I don't think that means what you think it means.
I know what liquid courage is. It's usually you have a shot of liquor.
Okay.
You can actually buy that down at the end.
So I have a little bit of issues when I get drunk. So let's not.
Meg
Mhm.
walks you guys out of the market. The entrance to the hedge that you will be taking is not in the market.
Mm-hmm.
You guys exit the building. Like I said, Rufus, Reggie, Meg took the mall entrance.
Mm-hmm.
You leave from the mall entrance, head out a little ways, just past the mall. There is a little shed, this half-built shed that was part of something at one point that's been forgotten, abandoned, whatever it was attached to, whatever it was built for, the intended purpose is long gone.
Mm-hmm.
Meg reaches in to a little pocket of her bag and pulls out a shard of bone. about yay big. And she takes it and she sticks it into the lock of the shed and turns it like a key. And you can see when she does that her hand gets cut by the bone. And then she takes that bloody hand, grabs the handle, turns and opens the door. She puts her foot really quickly to stop the door from closing, grabs the shard of bone with her hand. Everybody in?
Yep. I'm going right in.
Straps to the backpack. Rush in.
He's holding on
Taking
to the
Zara.
back of-
Yep.
Yep.
Before
Sims.
Sim walks in, Rufus will lean down and put a hand on his shoulder
Mm-hmm.
and step in.
In we go.
All right.
Once everyone's in, Meg pulls the bone out of the door and swings in behind all of you, and you hear it shut. And you are standing in a garden filled with skulls. And out of every single skull of various animals and humanoids grows a different type of flower.
Mm.
And this is the Garden of Bones. And this is the gate you've entered. Yay! We did
Yay! Woo.
We did it. We're in the hedge.
it!
Anxiety time.
Yes.
Yay.
Very much so.
Care to,
It's gonna be
care to
fine.
hedge your bets?
Here to
Hedge your
place-
bets.
You guys are gonna be fine.
Yeah, sure.
You have 2 hobkin, a lot of elementals. What could go wrong?
It's like I'm
What
almost
could go
going
wrong?
home again. Home.
The Black Castle is very.
You know what I'm
close.
picturing?
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
picturing like Sim's gonna throw fire, Zara's gonna throw water. It's gonna be like
Hey,
a hellish.
Zara can actually throw a punch now.
There you go. Okay, great.
Because
It's basically just going to create a sauna.
It's gonna be a hellish sauna.
Shauna.
I don't know who that is. No, a hellish sauna that will just fling Sir Reginald and his fork in and just go crazy.
All right. Well, thank you for
Yeah.
joining us.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Part. Make them dance.
Thanks,
Welcome
everybody.
to the collective.
Catch us on
Happy Time
YouTube, of course.
Zone.
Yep, Happy Time Zone. Catch us on YouTube, of course. We have our link in our Twitch profile, and see us here next
Awkward
Friday.
finger guns
Yep.
for Meg.
Yeah.
And wink, and see you next Friday for
Yeah.
more
Boom, boom.
of this
Yes.
and the stream. I'm gonna keep making faces.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.